But yeah, man, you already know who it is and what it is, man. I got my homegirl Talia on here, big
Hey
Talia.
y'all.
You know
Love,
what I
love,
mean?
love. Mazon, look, when they said when I thought about doing this interview, I was like, yo, it's no question. I didn't even have to process it because I can remember being in college and asking you for that. You was the rapper on campus and I asked you for an interview in my dorm room and it wasn't even a question. Like now the tables have turned and I'm just so grateful and I'm proud of you. I'm happy.
Yo, facts. It's crazy how the tables turn, man, because you really
Right?
was all into that. That was your thing.
Yeah.
Radio Talia. You know
Right.
what I mean?
You
You know what
hear
I mean?
me?
That was you. What happened with
That's
that?
dope. I still do it. I kind of slowed down a little bit when it came to balancing this business. Of course, you think you can do it all, but it's just not enough time in the day right now to be able to manage that podcast and still be able to promote my business while still teaching. You know, I'm still a teacher.
Facts. Facts. So you teach too.
Yes, I'm still a teacher by
Okay,
trade.
okay.
That's my daytime. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Would you teach like elementary school, middle school, high
I teach
school?
English 11, high school, grown ups.
Okay,
They
you was
grown,
okay. I'm about
bigger
to say
than
you was the
me.
grown people.
They
You had the
grown.
community. You had the community college.
Basically, pretty much
Real
pre-college.
rap.
That's where I'm at. I'm at the
Yeah,
pre-college.
yeah. There you go. There you go. Damn, that's
Absolutely.
crazy. I ain't know you was an English teacher. That's fine though. That's dope. I
It's like
mean,
journalism. You know, I went to school for communications and radio, and now I'm teaching English in person. If you ask me, it's the same thing. Journalism, conversation. It's all the
nah,
same.
facts. But that's what's
Yeah.
up though. That's what's up though.
Love.
You know what I'm saying? But you also is the owner of.
From Italia Boutique.
Okay. Where that's located at? Where that's located at?
We we have an online boutique as well, but our brick and mortar is located in South Park Mall, and that is in Colonia Heights, Virginia, right outside of Richmond. If you're familiar with where
Mm-hmm.
Virginia State is, we are literally around the corner. So we get all the Virginia State students to come here.
Virginia State. Okay. That's where you
Yeah.
from? Like that area? That area is where you
This
from?
is home. This is home for me. Yes. Love it, love it. Proud to be back. Happy to be back. At this point in my life, I don't have any complaints,
That's
around
what's
people
up.
that I can trust and love.
That's what's up. How was the support? How was the hometown support when, you know what I mean? You announced that you was opening up a spot, man. How was that?
They always so supportive. Like, um, so supportive. I don't have anything else to say, but just, I mean, overwhelmingly supportive. Anything that I need is somebody that I can always call to get it done. The team at this point, the team is just on point. Everybody has a job. Everybody is getting it done, holding their own weight, building their own brands up. And that's to me the most important part. Like being at home allowed me to be able to work with my family and friends and, not eventually, but ultimately building up their brands as well.
Mm-hmm. So
Like
you
that's
said like your
literally a goal.
facts. So you helping your family? You helping like people in your family do what you're doing?
Everybody, family and friends. Like my you'll be surprised. My grandmother makes t-shirts in my store. She makes like little hand accessories. My cousin, he was my interior decorator. My mother comes in and do hair and glam. My best friend has Club Dog Mom, which is like she has her own little section in my store where she
Mm.
sells dog mom apparel. I have bundles. I have makeup artists. I mean, literally anybody that I knew could be a part of anybody that
No,
could
you
be a
good, you
part
good.
of the team, whatever they could offer. If they could offer anything in my store and they know my phone number, then they could offer something in my store.
That's crazy though. That's fire that you got a team. Like, did you go into it with a team, or did you realize that you needed a team after you started?
Oh God.
Cause me, like, you know what I mean? I'm usually like a one man band. That's probably like my gift and my curse. So like how
All the
important
way
it
in the
is
back.
to you to have a team that's helping you out, you know what I mean,
Absolutely.
with different stuff like that.
Absolutely. When I first started, it was in my living room. Started at home in quarantine. Remember when teachers got sent home? Remember when school first closed? I was at home with nothing to do for months. And by the third
Mm.
month, I was like, yo, let me just do something. And I took all the money I had in my savings, all the money that I had in my savings. And I started from Italia and it was about 7 pieces. That's it. I had 7 pieces and I just kept flipping. I never touched the money. Like I was so scared to mess the money up. So I
Facts.
started at home with those 6 pieces. I was at home, the store running maybe for about 5, 6 months. My birthday came. and I was out the country, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do this again, and I'm gonna take all the money I made, and I'm gonna dump it in again. And I got the smaller space. I had a 300 square foot space, the smallest store in the mall. Literally, people were walking past that store, not thinking anything of it. You know what I'm saying? And I took advantage of the smallest space in the mall, and we were there for 6 months, literally before we opened one of the biggest inline stores in the mall. The only thing bigger is like Dick's and JCPenney's and Macy's. So at home, of course, I could manage it, but I mean, no. Now I have about 14 people on staff, a graphic designer, private stylist, makeup artist. Like at this point, it's a whole team and an operation just so that we can grow. You know what I mean? Like the team doesn't, not just to maintain, but so that we can elevate and move to the next level.
Okay, big ball. She says you got 14 employees. 14.
That thing hurt. Okay. That thing hurt. That don't, I don't like that. And look, everybody, you remember when you used to get paid and like you used to go out for drinks and shit? Yeah, like I don't want to go out on payday. I don't really want to celebrate payday. You know what I mean? But it's a blessing. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
Yeah, it's different because you on the other way around.
You heard? I never thought I would feel that way about payday, but they be like, we going out for drinks and shit. I'm like, I ain't got it, so I ain't going. Y'all can go. Everybody is just happy to celebrate. My little sister, she works for me as well. I only have one sister. She works for me. My cousins. So I mean, it's love. When the store closed, it's really just a vibe. You know what I mean?
That's fire. So you said you started off with what? 6 pieces, 7 pieces? So are you making them? You making them?
No.
You bringing them in?
I buy wholesale. I don't make anything. A lot of people think because my name is Italia and the brand is called From Italia, they think I'm making it or it's coming from Italy. No, it's just wholesale. My name is Italia, so that's the gag. The gag is it's really just me purchasing and buying wholesale. Now I do handpick every item that's in store, but as far as making, no, that is absolutely something that I look forward to in the future, being able to start some designing. But right now I'm just trying to get this territory, take care of this right now. Cause it's a lot of moving parts.
I'm already knowing. Trust.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm already knowing. Like, if that's something that you was into when you was younger, like, cause when I met you, you know what I mean? You was the radio girl. You feel me? You was turned up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna put all out there, but she was out here.
Lit, you know what I mean? Hanging out.
She was out here, you know what I'm saying? She was out here. Her radio show was raw. You feel me?
You feel me?
That joint was, you know what I mean?
Of truth. You remember
not safe for work. Not safe for work. You know what I'm saying?
Don't play it anywhere. I did not. No, it's just that simple. No, I had no idea that this is where the love of picking out clothes would bring me. I've always liked to pick them out. I don't care if it was for me or for somebody else. I didn't mind. Like, I just it's like therapeutic for me to go in the store and just like put pieces together and just see it together and watch girls go into a room and come out with a smile on their face. Like, that is therapeutic for me. And I think that that's where it came from. I had no intentions. I never said on my dream board that I wanted to open up a store. It just kind of happened.
It be like that sometimes. I mean, that's how Novique was built, man. You know me, I was always the music guy. Right. I said at first, you feel me? That's my first dream. And then,
still are
along the line, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. No.
I look forward to my weekly episodes. Listen, I'm counting and stuff. Really and truly, Maze, I can't wait till you get your roses. You're going to get them roses and it's going to be crazy. I just want to be invited one time. I want my exclusive interview.
They coming, listen.
You heard me?
Listen, we coming through the spot. We're going to do it in the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, come true. I had a photographer and everybody ready.
Facts. So listen, right? The show is called The Odds, you feel me? A big thing about this show that I want people to take away from it is, it's the ups and it's the downs. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's crazy. You running businesses, you never know what, you know what I mean, you might run into. It's valleys and peaks. So give me your most memorable or the failure that taught you the most. What's your biggest failure and what you think that you learned from that? Because, we learn a lot from failure.
My biggest failure, was definitely when I first started, I got robbed. Long story short, I didn't do my homework. I wasn't prepared. I thought it was as simple as going online, ordering, getting the product. I didn't even look at reviews. Like, I wasn't prepared, and it probably was, I'm sure, one of the best things that could have happened, because if now knowing what I know, I wasn't prepared then. I just wanted to pick out clothes. So I will say that what I learned from that is just doing your research. Like, it's no easy, quick way to this longevity. You know what I mean? Like, I want to retire. I'm a teacher. I want to retire from this. So just ordering clothes is not good enough. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be above par. You got to meet the expectations of everybody else. You got to set yourself apart. You have to do the research. And that is like, I didn't do the research. I thought I was going to order, and it's not the case. You got to do your homework, no matter what game you want to be in, like whatever industry you want to be in. You got to do some homework. People really think they just gonna jump in shit, like they watch it on YouTube, and 2 days later they making a million. I mean, no, like, it's not even fair to the people in the game to think that's how it goes. And that's how we got there. That ain't how I got here. I done paid hella money. I done bought mentors. I done did all of it just so that I can be here. And I'm not even where I want to be. You know what I mean? So again, the one thing I would absolutely say is do your research, because it sets you apart and it sets the tone for the rest of your career. If that, you know?
Nah, that's heavy. That's heavy. You just covered the next two that I was about to get into. You know what I mean? That was a nice little. Nah, I mean, it was pretty much. I was going to ask you, what's one thing that you wish you knew before you chose that path?
I would absolutely. Some things I wish I would have known was probably how to fold clothes. I ain't never fold no clothes in my life, baby. And I still don't know how to fold clothes, and I'm in here suffering. You know what I mean? Like, folding clothes.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was on YouTube looking at that too.
Because you needed to know how to make it perfect.
Today.
You feel me? Like, it's not that simple. You wanted it to look good on camera. So absolutely knowing how to fold clothes for presentation and just clothing presentation is its own entity. So that is something that I wish I would have known, and probably how to say no. Like, just no. And really being okay with it. I had to learn here how to say no and to just be okay with it. Now,
when you say no, who are you like what you referring to as far as like what?
That 12 piece, that 13, you feel me? Because it be some, and I'm naturally a giver. You know, I'm naturally going to give. It's just natural. And you just got to say no sometimes. You just got to say no.
Yeah, I'm feeling you on
tired.
That one.
Or no, you didn't earn that. Or no.
Yeah, no, this is good. So, hey, yo, you doing your thing. You got a lot. I'm on your time. I'm on your time.
We good, team. We good.
So what's one myth? Matter of fact, let me go back. What one piece of advice? That's a good one. No, I'm gonna go back. What one piece of advice would you give to somebody who was trying to do what you do? Besides what you already talked about, what's one piece of advice that you would give to somebody that's trying to open up their own spot, you know, and follow a similar path?
Save your money. Set realistic goals. Yo, I'm gonna make $100 a month. I'm gonna make $100 a week. Just be realistic with your goals so that you don't disappoint yourself. You're not gonna start off making $1,000 a day. Like, you have to work yourself up to that. You have to build your clientele. When you make your goals unrealistic, you start to disappoint yourself, right? And when you start to disappoint yourself, you no longer are interested, or you feel like, yo, I can't do this. And you start to fall off, you fall back, you find other ways and other excuses as to how to get up out of it. When in reality, you ain't even in it yet. Like, you got to get there. You got to take your time, set those goals, save your money, and definitely focus on a target audience. That's so easy to get, like, and it sounds so cliche. Like, I hate cliche shit, but that is real. A target audience, you can get lost. You'll be selling to the wrong damn audience. Like, these the people who follow you, yet you selling to these people. And that's not, then again, you don't sell and you get discouraged and you think you're not doing it right. But in reality, if you would have just taken that week to strategize and find out who's really your audience, you feel me? Like, then you will be, your promotions and your marketing will be more effective because you targeted the right people. That's something I ain't learned. Like, I ain't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking to girls. My conversation is of a 35-year-old, but I'm selling clothes that 18-year-olds wear. You feel me? Like, that's not my language. Got to change up. The music that I'm gonna play on my reels got to change up. You feel me? Like, all of it got to go hand in hand. And target audiences are one of those things that I don't hear people talk enough about. That to me makes a very big difference in this industry. When it comes to selling clothes, you got to know who you're selling to. If you don't know who you're selling to, then you buying the wrong shit and you promote to the wrong person.
Facts. Big facts. That really applies to a lot, man. It applies to a lot.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? From what I got going on, even down to the music, you feel me? Like, people be getting discouraged, like, oh, they just stand in third, but you're not making music for everybody.
Yep.
You gotta, you really, if you want to
Absolutely.
look at your analytics, if you want to look at your numbers, you know what I mean, and figure out, I'm pretty sure your fans is going to line
that
up.
That analytics is there for a reason. People they ignoring the numbers, but numbers don't lie. Like, that's not a joke. Bro. Like, that's a real thing. If your analytics is saying you got all people of this age following you and this many girls, then you need to be catering to those people who are following you. It's just that simple. But people can't process that. Like, if you know you get the most likes at 5 o'clock, why you posting that? You feel me? Like,
right, facts.
What you?
Big facts. So what's a myth? What's a myth that you want to debunk about your industry? You know what I mean? What's one myth that you want to debunk?
You don't need you don't need 10,000 followers to make 100,000. Like, you don't need them. The followers don't equal money. Trust me. I got 1,900 and that thing keep going. You feel me? Like, the followers. Yo, I thought
it's going up.
You feel me? Like, I thought I had to buy followers to make money. I thought I was gonna have to get some followers, but I learned that that shit just don't matter. It just don't matter because, again, that target audience. If you targeting the right people, then it's just gonna work. Let me tell you something, Mazon. I'm gonna let you know, and I'm gonna let the world know. Whoever watching this interview, when you go on my page and I got 10,000 followers, you can believe I'm making $1 million a month, and that's a fact. I'm not being funny. I'm not playing.
Heavy, heavy on them, bro.
Like,
so you said, all right. So you said I should be making an M. I should be making an M a month.
We need to be selling some more. We need to do some more.
We got to sit down. We got to sit down and talk.
We do. You need some. Let me tell you what we be sleeping on. Like, you need them kids. You need a kid. You need a kid who loves social media. And when I say a kid, I mean like the teenagers. They on point. I'm about to say, because I got two of them things. No. You need a teenager who on point because they gonna get you
facts,
right.
Facts.
Okay, and we can talk about that later. But trust me.
Yeah, bro. You said an M, man. We gotta talk about
in college.
Big G.
How hungry was we in college? Use them to your advantage, G. We was pressed. Do use them. That's what's gonna get you what you need. You got a beautiful brand. You have cut it out. You guys bring them shoes down here. You got them in some girl sizes.
I got you. Look, they coming in. It's half of them. The people that bought them is females anyway. You feel me? The women been supporting. They been supporting.
We need to talk. We gonna talk after. We gonna talk after.
Yeah. We gonna have to, man. We gonna have to.
That's major though. Really and truly.
Hey man, we just trying to put it together. That's it. We trying to make something happen. That's it.
For real.
You said you trying to retire. I'm trying to do the same thing.
I got to go. And I got about 30 more days.
You mean you tired of the youth? You tired of the youth already?
No. It's not that I'm tired of my job. I love teaching, but it's just I don't have enough time in the day to be able to build my brand.
It's a lot.
I don't. I wanna go to shows and I want to be on the scene that relates to my industry, and I just can't because I'm a teacher by day.
And you also a mom by day and night.
All day. She thinks she work here. Oh, baby.
So talk about what it's like balancing.
Let me just show you this scene, okay? Hey, y'all, say hey. This is Braxton, my personal
Yeah, what
stylist.
it do, man? What it do? I see y'all out here.
Dominique. She is the model. He is in styling her today. You'll see the final product come a little later. They just walking by, getting dressed, changing looks. Yeah,
they in motion. Talk about how, the balance between your career versus your passion, your business, and also being a mom, which is full-time You know what I mean? 10 times over. That ain't going
That's
nowhere.
another reason I want to retire, so that I can be more present. Like, just being transparent. I'm blessed to have a support system who holding me down, but I'm in the classroom, and when I leave the classroom, I come here, and when I leave here, then I get to spend time with my child and my baby girl. So I just wish that it was sometime in between where, I just could be more present. I don't get to drop her off to school. I've never seen her off on her first day of school because it's also my first day of school, as a teacher.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's something
facts,
that a
facts,
lot of
facts.
people, children, and just in general, people don't understand that teachers sacrifice their child's life because we're
Mm,
taking care of everybody else's. And I think at this point, she's 7, and I feel like she can see. And while, yeah,
mm.
mom is a teacher, you still want mom to be there a little bit more. And that's what I want to do. I want to just not only be able to focus on my brand, but just be able to get in there. I want to go to parent teacher. I talk to
Yeah.
her teachers all the time, but they know me as a teacher mom. They know I'm at the school, but I want to be the mom. I want to be
Yeah,
mom
right,
mom.
right,
I
right.
want to be at the school mom. I don't want to be the teacher mom anymore. I want to, I'm grateful, and I'm happy that, I'm able to help other parents raise their children and do right by their children, their kids. But now it's my girl time. You know,
Mm. That's heavy. That's heavy. That's
it
heavy because a
is. And
lot
a
of
lot of
people
people
deal with that.
probably won't admit it. Yeah. And they won't admit it either.
Mm. That's super heavy.
I would
Now,
rather be more present.
is she interested at all in what you're doing, or is she like following her own path as far as her interests and stuff like
No, only thing she care about is dogs. She does not. I mean, when she loves
that?
to come here and boss people around, and she loves to play manager, but she's not really interested. She comes here because she wants to be around, but it's not her
Yeah.
thing. She would much rather just be a kid, and that's what I love. I keep her off of social media. She's a kid. I
Mm-hmm.
love that about her. She's a kid all the way
Fact,
around. No
fact.
TikTok.
Not yet. She ain't
Not
doing that.
yet. Not yet, y'all.
It's too
Not
early.
yet.
It's too early. It's too
I
early.
know she don't know about it. So why am I introducing her to something she don't even know exists?
Nah, facts though.
I mean,
My
some
son
kids
is
know.
my son. Look, my son is around your daughter age, and his mom sent me a video of him on TikTok. The song was going crazy. I'm like,
Killing it.
yo,
Look, killing it.
the song was crazy. MF this and that. He just dancing and all that. Yeah, I mean, he's on there getting it in, but the song
I'm
was
telling you,
crazy.
yo. I'm telling
She
you,
said, like, yo,
yo.
look at your son. I'm like, yo, man, these
And
young
they can't
boys
help
is
it. They don't know.
hilarious, bro.
They
They
just being
hilarious.
kids. They following.
You know what I'm
That's what we can
saying?
expect from the babies.
Facts, though. Facts, though. So who are the two most influential people in your life? You know what I mean? It could be somebody that you know. It could be somebody from history. It could be, family, mentors, anybody, friend.
The two most influential people, it's really hard to say two, more like three. And I'm gonna give um my mom and my aunt. And it's so, I know everybody say their mom and my grandma, but no, I mean, that's just the people who are closest to me. My mother is like a great example of a people pleaser. She can make everybody happy, and she sometimes don't know how to say no. And she's a good shopper, and she's just fun to be around. Like, my mom is going to make people smile. She's a happy person. And then my aunt, she's that boss. She that bitch. She gonna get that bread. She gonna get that bag by any means necessary. And if it's anybody around her who can get in that bag with her, she pulling them in. And it don't matter if it's when I was 17, 18, I ain't understand what she was talking about, but she was like, "Look, you gonna do this, and you'll learn, you'll see." You know what I mean? And she's still like that to this day. And now that I'm older and a lot wiser, when she called me, I don't even second guess how I'm sending it to you, because she's gonna invest my money well. She's gonna make sure I make good decisions. And I mean, both of them together are just really great examples of strong, independent women in my family. Outside of my family, I love April Diva Styles. She's in Baltimore. You know
Okay,
April,
okay.
right?
Yeah,
Baltimore,
facts,
I
facts,
love
facts.
her. I mean, it's everything. I don't really, everything about her. Everything. I don't, not one thing, just the way she run her business, the way she went home and took a block, you know what I mean, in the hood and turned it into something beautiful. I can appreciate that. Like, a lot of people, they kind of feel like you have to move or you have to open up a spot somewhere else in order to be successful. And I feel like sometimes doing it where you from, that's necessary too. Giving that same kind of energy into your home, and it just builds character in the community as well. You know what I mean? Like people can now see, like, yo, I'm regular, and I tell them all the time, I don't have a drug dealing boyfriend, I don't have a rich family, like it's just me teaching tally, and I did it. So doing that at home, you know what I mean? It just sheds a different light on what we can do, and those same students that I plan to walk away from one day, they can see that, yo, you can be a teacher and still follow your dream.
So it sound like you're a combination of your mom and your aunt.
Yeah, that was my baby. Yes.
It sound like you're a combo of your mom and your aunt. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
As far as, you know what I mean? You said you got to say no sometimes, but then, you know, you're a hustler as well.
Please.
You know what I mean?
You got to get that money.
To it. You're going to get to it, man. I respect that. I respect that. No, that's fire, though, man. That's fire. You know, everybody do say the family, but, you know, for the most part, the majority of the people, you know what I mean? That's going to be your influences. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what kind of relationship you got.
Yeah. And even when you don't have the good relationship, I think that it's still, again, it builds your character, and it shows you what you do and don't want in life, or the type of person you do and don't want to be to the public. But I take the good with the bad with anybody, and I don't care. Really, I'm okay with the good and the bad around the board. You know. That's
because everybody got it. That's because everybody got it. Everybody got both of them. So as we wrapping it up, man, what do you be listening to any podcasts, anything like that? If you don't, listen. Okay, bet. I respect that.
I'm listening to yours.
What kind of this joint gonna be fire. Watch. What about a book? You got like one book that you will that you will recommend to the folks? You know what I mean? Or did you stop reading that more?
Ooh, no. But I'm an English teacher, so I think that the right now my focus be on literate, you know, like high school shit. So as far as study, and my older that would be beneficial is How to Be a Badass. I love Slaying Your Lane. That's a book about being a woman boss and being able to just, you know, kind of rule in your industry. But I read a lot of like articles and numbers and just like not fun stuff anymore. You know, really how to run a business. That whole business major. I see that I don't have those skills and that background. So I have to study that. I have to look it up. I have to pay people to teach me how to run this business that is running, you know, on a bigger scale with a lot more people involved. I know how to run payroll or count a drawer. I never did that in my life. Count a drawer? What are you talking about?
Right.
I never had to do that before. So all of that was just
accounting is one thing, you know what I mean? They was teaching us that, but it's like, no, that's what you really need.
Yes, that's what you really need. And remember those prereqs, those classes that we just took because they made us take them. In reality, those was the ones that we kind of, that background gonna kind of get you in certain rooms. And of course you got to do the homework to get introduced when you get there. But that little piece just helped me understand the language and what to look for. But I have to read a lot about running a business. And sometimes it's just articles. Sometimes it's just what other business owners have on their blogs. But I like to see what other people who are in my position are talking about. Not necessarily the billionaires. Like, I want to see real people, how they are running it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's part of why I'm bringing you on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just a regular degular.
Nah, not even that. I ain't say that. You feel me? Larger than life. You feel me? Larger than life.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Big Italian. Big Italian.
Big.
Yeah, but nah, man. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much gonna wrap him up, man. I definitely appreciate you rapping with
family.
me.
I'm so proud of you, and I'm happy to be here.
Let everybody know where they can find you at. Let everybody know
Yes,
where they
y'all
can
can
find you
find
at. You
me
know what I'm
at
saying?
I am boobs and tattoos on Instagram. It's from Italia is our store page. Y'all follow it. New arrivals, TikToks, Reels, all of that good stuff. You can find that there. The website. Definitely check us out if you're in the Richmond area. This is a great one-stop shop. Literally, you get anything you want. If you need some shots, we got that too. Okay,
One stop shit, nah, man. You
really,
know what I mean?
really,
I'm gonna have to slide
absolutely.
down there, slide up
Next time
on
you in
y'all. Y'all just got
town.
the joint for the ladies, man. Y'all ain't got no men's joints. You know what I mean? Come get flickety on them real quick. You know what I'm
Rax can
saying? You know what I mean?
absolutely get the fellas fly. And look, and you send him your shoes, you tell him we need some looks for these shoes, whatever the case, he gonna handle it. Okay, if that's what you need, he gonna
Okay.
handle it. But we don't have men's clothes in store right now.
No
It's
doubt.
just
No
not
doubt.
again not my target audience, and I'm just
Yeah,
trying to stay
facts,
focused
facts,
right now. You know what I'm
facts.
saying? I can't preach target audience then be like no. I'm just focused on my
Yeah,
ladies
add the
right now.
men.
You feel
Facts,
me? I'm gonna
facts.
add y'all one day.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna take y'all money, but it ain't gonna be right now.
Nah, yeah, you gonna have to figure it out. It might be a whole different
Yes.
brand. You feel me? It might be a whole different brand. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying?
absolutely. Right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that was
Yes,
a good ass
Mazon.
episode. I'm gonna tell you that.
Was
I
it?
like that
Did
one.
I
I
talk too
like
much?
that one. Nah, yo, you did exactly what you was supposed to do. How y'all said you gave what you was
Did
supposed
I
to
give what
give.
I'm
You
supposed to
feel me?
give? Don't tell me that, baby.
Hey,
That's
yo, facts,
funny.
man. Nah, but yeah, no, we definitely gonna
That's
rap.
love.
We gonna rap. We gonna rap. But I
Absolutely.
appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on this
Yes.
show. You know what I'm saying? You wanted the
Anything. You know
early,
how to
you
find
wanted
me.
the early
It's love.
participants, you know what I'm saying? So when
It's
this joint pop
love.
off, you're gonna be like, yo, I was on that
Yes.
joint first, you feel
No,
me?
look. Send me whatever you need, and I'll definitely repost and promote. And if you need anything from me, from little old Virginia, let me know what I can do on your behalf.
Yeah,
When you
man.
get some women's sizes, really and truly, we can start talking. If you would like to do some wholesaling, or you want to bring your stuff down here and bend, I do two different options. We still live, ain't we?
Hey.
Look.
Yeah. We still live on here.
Oh, okay. Look, well, we do two different options. I buy wholesale from some people, and then I have vendors. So some people I buy it from them wholesale, and others they pay monthly to kind of display their
Okay.
product in store. But right now I have six black owned businesses inside of my store. So six
Mm.
different other brands, all black owned inside of this store. Bundles. I have hair company. I have waist trainers, the Club Dog Moms, soaps, lingerie, makeup, and glam. So all
Okay.
different outside of from Italia.
Okay. That's what's up, man. I'm
Feeding
definitely
it up,
happy
baby.
for you, you know what I mean? Proud of you, champ. You know what I mean? You out
Yes,
here. You
fam.
out here.
It's
I'm
love.
definitely,
I'm grateful
you know what
that
I'm
you thought
saying?
about me, Mazon.
Facts. You already knowing this though. You already knowing this. You know what I mean? I
Yes.
mean, I don't forget the good people, you feel me?
Yes, I love it, Mazon. That's how you get
Facts.
love forever. You rich forever. You hear me?
You
You do right
hear
by your
me
people,
though?
you be rich forever. And
You
I ain't even
hear
over
me?
exaggerating, baby.
No,
For
that's a
real.
fact.
Keep doing right. Keep doing
That's
right
a
by your
big
people,
fact.
yo. You be good.
You already know.
Yes,
You already
Maze.
know.
Send me some
I'm
new music so I can play it in store and stuff, Maze. Don't
I
act
got
like
you.
fuck. We can do some
You know I'm
music or
dropping.
something.
Listen, I'm dropping a single every 2 weeks. I'm gonna put you into the rotation. All you gotta do is check your emails. It's gonna be sent right to you.
Put me in the rotate. I would love that. But I like your videos too. Are you still doing the videos?
Yeah, every Friday.
Yeah,
Listen, I'm
yeah,
not
that's
playing.
dope.
I'm
Then.
not
Keep doing
playing.
that.
I'm getting
Don't
it in.
stop.
I'm
I
getting it
can't.
in.
Don't
I'm
stop
getting it
that
in.
joint. Keep doing that
I'm
one, man.
getting it
That's
in.
gonna hit. That joint gonna hit, and your catalog at that point gonna be so intense. You feel me? Like it ain't gonna never be no old episode, man. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Facts,
I see it.
facts.
I
Definitely
see it.
good looking, man. Good looking,
Yes,
man.
bro.
Word.
All
Well,
right.
all right, man. I'm gonna let you go. I'm
If
gonna
you
let you get
need
back
me,
to
you
it.
know how to find me, okay?
You already, man. Good
Bye,
looking.
Mazon. It's love. Bye,
All right,
babe.
y'all. Right.